Phoenix at Farup Summerland is the tallest and fastest coaster in Denmark. This new for 2022 attraction is now the signature ride at this Danish theme park, and it's another winner for Vekoma. And I think it's a perfect fit for Farup Summerland. Find out why in this review. Vekoma has introduced a series of next-generation looping coaster models over the past decade. Gone are the days of poor tracking. Now the company has been pumping out glass-smooth layouts filled with diverse elements. Their layouts have flawlessly blended inversions and airtime hills into one complete experience. Arguably their most popular installation amongst coaster enthusiasts is Legendia's Lek Coaster. This is a Bermuda Blitz model, and it's one of the most intense coasters in the world. So when Phoenix was announced, enthusiasts were dreaming of Lek Coaster 2.0. This is the company's Wildcat model, and I'm gonna bury the hatchet. This ride is not as intense as Lek Coaster. Not even close. Think of something more in line with Energylandia's Abyssus in terms of forces. However, I think that's a good thing for the park it's located at. Farup deliberately asked for a ride lighter on the forces than Lek Coaster, and Vekoma delivered exactly that. Don't expect any ejector airtime or gray out forces here. This coaster is pure fun and just super rideable, and it's clearly a winner for the park. Ever since opening, this coaster has routinely had the longest line in the park. It has hovered around the 20 to 30 minute mark most days, but it has gotten longer on busy days. But honestly, that type of wait is more than worth it for a ride like this, and everyone getting off is all smiles. Farup worked this coaster into the park seamlessly. It was placed in the back corner so it didn't disturb the relaxing forest vibe of the park. The green track blends in with the trees, so you surprisingly can't really see the coaster until you're right on top of it. And it's surprisingly quiet too. Both the main layout and lift hill make minimal noise. Now the area by the attraction is a dream for photographers. The park built observation paths underneath the ride. They didn't have to do this, but they clearly wanted to showcase their newest coaster. The queue line itself also offers some nice vantage points. Phoenix translates to Phoenix or Firebird. The main layout has no theming, but you have bright red and yellow trains, plus some bird theming in the station, including a giant cage. But honestly, the coolest thing about that station is the flyby corkscrew that pierces right through it. The ride also has a nice looking logo, although I find it funny how much it resembles that of Six Flags America's Firebird. This ride runs 2 trains, each seating up to 16 riders across 4 cars. Like many of the new Vekomas, this coaster has over-the-shoulder restraints. This consists of a lap bar that rests above your waist, and a soft vest that hugs your upper body. While they are more restrictive than restraints from manufacturers such as Intamin or Mach, they are comfortable, and I don't think they inhibit the ride's forces too much because the vests do have some give to them. The crew loads the trains quickly and typically has the next train ready to go once the prior one hits the brakes. This kept the line for the park's most popular attraction moving. Every seat delivers a great ride on Phoenix, but I preferred the back car. It maximizes the first drop, and a few of the bunny hills have more power back there. Once dispatched, you navigate a small dip, rise upwards, and ascend the ride's 131 foot or 40 meter tall lift hill. You don't really get much of a view because of how many trees surround the park, but you're at the top in short order. Then you're thrown over the 80-degree first drop. I was expecting this drop to offer some wild ejector airtime, like most drops is steep, but that wasn't the case. This sort of signaled what type of forces this coaster would provide. I got very strong and sustained floater airtime in the back car though. Those up front even get some lift, but nothing compared to the back car. The pullout is the most forceful on the coaster by far, but it only offers decent positive forces, not enough to cause grayouts, and trust me, if you've seen any of my reviews, you know I can gray out quite easily. Next is the first of 3 inversions, a one-of-a-kind stall loop. It rides sort of like an inverted top hat that holds you upside down at the apex longer, so this element offers some sweet hang time. I also really like the transition out of this element. As you dive back down to the ground, you abruptly twist 180 degrees back in the direction you entered the element. This maneuver is extremely whippy in the back as you're quickly pulled through it. Next is this hill combining elements of an overbank and a camelback. You twist into and out of the element much like an overbank, but it straightens out at the top for a traditional airtime hill. And you get some good, semi-sustained floater airtime here. It's one of the few sustained airtime moments on the ride. Most of the airtime moments are going to be quick pops. You then fly through the most intense element on the ride, a high-speed barrel roll. The train absolutely careens through this inversion, much like the one on Max Force. You won't get any hang time or airtime here, but you do get wicked laterals as the ride tries to toss you sideways like a rag doll. You then twist upwards and navigate a double down. It offers 2 nice bursts of floater airtime in the back. Those up front will get some airtime too, but it is noticeably weaker. The train then charges over this S-hill. Now I think this little hill has the ride's most aggressive airtime moment, and that's the case no matter where you're sitting. It's a stronger pop towing on very strong floater to weak ejector. Next is the corkscrew that goes right through the station. This element is great for a few reasons. 1, it offers a fantastic visual both on and off ride as you narrowly avoid the station's walls. 2, it offers really strong laterals, much like the prior barrel roll. The subsequent valley briefly blasts riders with positive Gs. The train then wraps upwards into an outer banked hill. This is the one hill that is stronger up front, giving good floater airtime. Those in the back get a decent pop, just not nearly as forceful. The subsequent hop back down to the ground does the opposite, giving the better airtime for those in the back. Phoenix then zips over back-to-back bunny hills that give solid floater for everyone. These elements are quick and small, but fun. Next is the final turnaround section, which consists of a wave turn and an S-hill. The former gives weak lift up front, but a decent sideways pop in the back. It reminds me of the wall stall in Velocicoaster. Then the S-hill unfortunately does nothing up front, but it does gently levitate those in back out of their seat. You then hop into the final brake run, giving those up front one last burst of airtime before smoothly coming to a stop. This ends the 2,969 foot or 905 meter long coaster. While this coaster doesn't have the intense airtime or positive forces you may have expected, I think this coaster is very well paced. It's a rapid-fire series of airtime hills and inversions. There really aren't any dead spots in this ride. And this is one of the smoothest coasters in the world. There isn't a hint of a rattle anywhere. So what would I rate Phoenix? I would give this coaster an 8.5 out of 10. This is a great looping coaster. I'd call this coaster the B&M Hypers of the next generation Vekomas. It offers a super smooth and enjoyable ride experience. The positive forces and negative Gs aren't excessive to allow it to fit in with the family-friendly crowd fare up Summerland attracts, but the ride is still a ton of fun. It's not overly intense, but the ride still offers over a dozen airtime hills that all deliver, and 3 excellent inversions. This is the clear star of Fare Up Summerland, and it's well worth experiencing. Again, just set your expectations correctly, this isn't Let Coaster. So those are my thoughts on Phoenix at Fare Up Summerland. How do you think it compares to the other new Vekomas out there? Let me know your thoughts down below. If you enjoyed this review, I'd appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you considered subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.